Hi everyone! Okay, so for this video today, we're just going to impart some of our knowledge with you because we feel like we haven't done that yet. So all we're going to do is start off on basics. So for my side, the hairdressing side, it will be shampoos, conditioners and treatments. And then for Arlette,
I'm going to talk to you about skincare. So 3 steps: cleanse, tone, moisturise, and then we're going to go on to eye makeup remover, eye cream, serum, and masks and exfoliators. So there's a lot to get through really. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about each, and then all the benefits of each. And then what I will do is, if you want to see a more in-depth video, we can do that for you. And also we will probably write on our blog a little bit more of information on each product anyway. Okay, so let's get started.
ooh, yes. Okay then. So all I'm going to do is obviously explain the shampoos and conditioners I use and the treatments I use, because obviously that would be a lot quicker to explain the benefits of them. So I have very fine hair naturally, and I want to try and encourage volume and body with it. So I do alternate my shampoos because it's always good to alternate them, because otherwise your hair can get used to it, which you probably find with skincare as well.
Yep.
Not only that, you're going to need different things at different times. Yep. So one shampoo I'm using at the moment is the Big Sexy Hair in the Big Volume shampoo. What this is going to do, it's really going to cleanse the hair, open up the cuticle, remove any of the product from there, because it's got a slight cleansing agent in this one. And not only that, it helps give body and lift. I'm not saying if you just use this shampoo you'll be going out there with a bouffant, because unfortunately it's not the case. But it is going to give you square one, like start from basics and help encourage that body for you and give you kind of like a thicker, fuller feeling hair.
Good. Without
feeling gunky or clogged up. So definitely, I'm really liking this one at the moment. So that's shampoo.
Okay, so my first thing is going to be step 1 is going to be excuse me, cleanser. Now I haven't got any cleanser on me at the moment, but I do use 2 different types. I use a water cleanser, which is basically a water with various ingredients in it that are good for your skin, and that's what I use in the morning. So when I get up, I just use water cleanser on a cotton pad and take it over the face. And then at night I actually use a foaming cleanser, which is a gentle foaming cleanser, and that helps remove all the makeup, any pollution, anything that's kind of, you know, stuck to your skin, your makeup, all through the day. And yeah, I mean, if you're a heavier makeup wearer, or like myself, I wear a bit more makeup when I'm on camera, or for a night out or something like that, I have to cleanse at least twice. What are you saying?
I wear a lot of makeup too.
I'm joking. Yeah, I have to cleanse twice to get rid of all that makeup, otherwise I will have breakouts. Basically, there are quite a few different cleansers out there. You can have oil cleansers, you can have water cleansers, you can have exfoliating cleansers, you can have foaming cleansers, you can have face wash cleansers. There's various different types that will do different things, that contain different things. So if you want me to do a more in-depth video on that, please write a comment down below and we can do that, no problem. I'm going to write a little bit more about it on the blog as well, because there's so much to explain and so just short amount of time that it's really hard to get across to you all the things, all the differences, and yeah, I mean, I would say that you need a lighter cleanser in the morning and more of a foaming cleanser in the evening to get rid of any grease, dirt, grime. So that's what I would say. So do you want to go on to your next product?
Yeah, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about a conditioner. This is one I am using, which is Short Sexy Hair. Don't get the name wrong, it's not specifically for short hair. It's not a discriminative? It doesn't discriminate against hair.
That's fair enough.
That's the word.
Yeah.
It's not just specifically for short hair.
I think they got the idea, Sarah.
It bothers me, the name does. I might write a letter. Oh, you know you're serious then. Anyway.
I'm joking.
This is the Cool Factor. Now what this actually means is it's like a really refreshing, like it's got quite pepperminty smell to it, so it's really nice and light in consistency as well as on the hair. It's moisturising, which normally for finer hair, for me, I stay away from moisture because it's too heavy and then my hair goes really flat and really greasy very quickly. But because of the peppermint in there, it lightens the consistency, so you then get a slight moisturising benefit with the lighter effect as well. So the reason why some people say they never use a conditioner. Yeah. Do you use conditioner?
No, not as often as I should, I will admit that. I'm crazy for skincare and I'm religious about it, but when it comes to my hair, I'm not as good as I should be.
I shall teach you. I would say always use a conditioner. Because if you imagine the pine cone, like I said with the shampoo, it opens up the hair cuticle, so that means it's removing all of the product buildup, any impurities, any unwanted antioxidants, anything from the hair that you don't want in it. Right. It will remove, completely strip it. So, and obviously hot water also opens it up. So if you don't then close that down, you're then, when you're going out into the atmosphere, into the open, when you're going to work, when you're walking around, anything, all those dirts, antioxidants, anything can get back into your hair and clog it up again, so you might need to wash it again.
Very similar to skincare, basically.
Definitely.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Everything you open up, like even with your skincare, with your hair control, you need to shut it back down. So not only that it gives you a lovely shine using a conditioner, it looks so much healthier. So definitely, guys, if you can, try and use a conditioner all the time. Just a small amount with salon products because they are highly concentrated. Yeah. So it can only absorb so much, so towel dry your hair before, and that will make the product go longer and further.
That's kind of similar with skincare. You know, if you're investing in the money, then you shouldn't have to use as much of it as something that's just a general moisturiser, really, or something like that. So yes, step 2 is toning. Should do that morning and evening, and you definitely should tone. It's sometimes people don't think that they should. You kind of like no. But
I do everything else.
Yes, exactly. It's like me with my hair. We do our, not everybody.
No, I should.
There's so many things that they tell you to do nowadays. It's really hard to make sure you've got all the time in the world to do all of these things.
Moisturiser.
Yes. Toning, I would say, is you do get benefits from toning. One, it removes excess makeup if you've got anything left from cleansing. The second thing is that it balances the skin back to its normal pH, and when you then put any other products on top of it, serums, moisturisers, they are going to work better for you as well. I would stay away from things like ingredients such as alcohol, because that actually does the opposite. It dries the skin out and it's not going to rebalance the skin at all. It's actually going to make it worse. And then it strips your skin, and then that's when problems occur as well. I tend to say that no matter how old you are, age you are, that you should really kind of stick to whether you're oily combination, normal, sensitive, with cleansing and toning, and then the skincare should follow on from there. So yeah, I mean, always tone. It's not a waste of money. It's not a waste of time. There are so many other benefits than just, pH and things like that. So yeah, and then hopefully in a minute I'll talk to you about what we're doing with moisturiser. So next product for you.
Okay, I'm going to show you 2 products that I've got here. So a lot of people ask me when I'm at work, what's the difference between a conditioner and a treatment? So one thing with the difference is with a conditioner and treatment. A conditioner, imagine you've got 3 stages of your hair like a pencil. You've got the lead, which is the the medulla, sorry. You've got the wood, which is the cortex, and then the paint, which is the cuticle. A conditioner will just smooth the cuticle down and get slightly into it, so it will then just keep it nice and smooth and nice and shiny and reflect any light off it without building up with silicones. A treatment will, however, get deeper into your hair and more into the cortex. It's more about repairing your hair, so depending on the treatment is depending on what it's going to do. And again, that also depends on hair type, so moisture would be more towards like thicker, coarser hair. Protein again would be more towards the bleached, damaged or finer hair, And then you can do like a mixture of both, which has got proteins and moistures in. That's going to give you a mixture of everything. So if it's damaged, thick and needs moisture. One of the ones I've got is the Healthy Sexy Hair, which is a top coat colour care revival thing, treatment. And what this will do is it will just help lift out, like bring out those colour pigments in the hair and help them make them look a lot fresher by giving them that shine. And I've only used this a couple of times. It's very clear, so it's just more about cosmetic treatments.
Right.
You've got this is actually a fantastic one, actually. This does lie on the pricier side. This is the La Biocetic Glam Colours. The colour I've got is chocolate, which is 0.24, if you want to get technical. And all this will do is it will help revive your colour, because it's actually got colour pigments in there. I mean, if I put a bit on my hands, so you can actually see it's coloured.
Kind of looks a bit like a fake tan.
yeah, and it can stain. So possibly, okay. But no, you can see it's obviously a tinted conditioner. You can mix this in with your normal conditioner, but it gets slightly deeper into the hair, so it's more in between the cuticles and cortex of the hair. So that's where it's going to revive your colour and keep it fresher for longer. Not 100% sure, obviously, if I don't know your hair, what sorts of colours would be for you, because I'd obviously have to see your hair before I could recommend a colour. But definitely, if you can find any of these and you think it would work for you and match your colour, it will just help keep it nice and fresh and help with the condition as well.
Okay.
So
it's good. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know you can mix your products as well, because obviously you can do with skincare. So it's good to know that you can do it with hair care as well. I didn't realise that. See, I'm learning things every day. Basically, it's moisturiser. So, depending on what skin type you have, if you're quite oily, I'd go for more of a lotion. If you're dry or dehydrated, I'd go for a cream. Obviously, the difference is that one's going to be thicker than the other. The lotion's going to be more of a runny consistency, cream's going to be thicker. It's going to hold more of an oil based. You can get for a cream, you can get an oil-free lotion as well. So there's differences with that depending on your skin type. But basically a moisturiser is to hold in moisture, to hold in the ingredients and let your skin absorb it. And then what it will do is obviously it will work however the moisturiser is made to work. So whether it's made to lighten skin pigmentation, help with oiliness, help with dehydration, whether it's supposed to be dry, it will put back oil. If it's dehydration, it will put back water, and it will balance if it's if you've got an oily skin. You can mix and match these products as well, and you can put serums as well, but sometimes serums need to go on before or after. You do need to check with whoever you are buying from. And what the difference is with the serum is that it gets absorbed. Because of the texture of serum, it gets absorbed deeper down into the skin, and then it's dispersed deeper down into the layers, so that actually works from within. And then it takes time same with some of your hair products, it takes time for the results to be seen, because it comes from underneath, and as the skin cells change over the 4 to 6 weeks, or depending on your body, it depends on how quick that happens, but then you can see the results coming from underneath. Eye creams, depending on whether you've got a dry, dehydrated, oily, or whether you've got anti-aging, depends. And the same with exfoliation, needs to be done once or twice a week, and masks need to be once or twice a week, and that just depends on your skin again. So yeah, again, we could go into more detail about all of these things, so much more. And we've only just kind of made it into a tiny little eggshell just for you for 5 minutes, or 10 minutes this video. No, 15 minutes.
Nearly 15.
Yeah.
From us, we'll blog about them as well, so obviously if you want to read a little bit more, you can obviously comment, like, subscribe.
Any questions, just pop them down.
Exactly the same as normal.
As best we can.
Yeah. Thanks guys.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.